Hello, everyone. Let's continue to discuss about determinism. So, determinisms argue that all events, our behaviors, are governed by causal laws. And you know the causal laws, they are subject to sciences. We talk about biology, chemistry, and physics. And all these are physical things. Determinists believe that free will does not exist and also continue to say that my behavior today is determined by my past events in my life. Therefore, I have little control over and responsibility for my own behavior. Well, in our life, there are aspects that are totally controlled by the past. Even Buddhism um, does not have any points against it. For example, I was born to have this biological construct, such as my hair color, my eyes, my skin color. All this has been somehow pre-programmed by the past. So an attempt to describe human behavior as purely scientific terms, and that's why determinism is only interested in the physical aspects of a human life. Determinism, to put it simply, believe that our behavior today is predetermined by the past events, and we are pre-programmed. We are like pre-programmed computers, acting out a predetermined script. So in this case, we are like a proxy. Continue to say that we are like a proxy. Um, Sigmund Freud claimed that humans are governed by powerful unconscious forces, and behavior is determined by instincts and past events in our life. So, like childhood and relationship with mothers and fathers, that somehow determines who we are today. B.F. Skinner, a behavioralist, discovered that similar to animals, human behavior, if rewarded, would be repeated in the future, and that's what we call operant conditioning. So if you do something nice, then someone reward you. You continue to do nice things. Behavior is based on the past condition or conditioning or training, in other terms. However, existentialists argue that rational beings, such as humans, we have free will, we have freedom to choose, to control ourselves. Each person has responsibility to create their own self, and even have all this free will to choose the moral principle they want to follow. Each person must be held accountable for their own choices and actions. So if you choose to commit a crime, then you're being held responsible. Whatever decisions or behavior you're projecting, you are totally responsible of them. And therefore, the existentialists seem to have a stronger emphasis on the rational mind, which is something that's non-physical. Okay, so let's just review. Anthropocentrism is a moral philosophy arising from metaphysical dualism of reality and believe that humans derive their moral value from the rational mind. While existentialist demonstrates that humans by nature have this rational mind, and the rational mind is used to control the behavior. Um, Existentialists believe that the more that a person is able to control their own behavior, um, one demonstrate a rational ability. It actually demonstrates their human nature, and finally their moral value. So if a person continue to demonstrate self-control, and self-control is the act of the rational mind. So once they are doing that, they are improving both their behavior and as well as their moral value.